I'm Steve McIntosh, and I invented the Zen alarm clock. These are all different versions of it. The clock wakes you with a series of acoustic chimes. When the alarm is triggered, it strikes this chime bar, which is inside the box, over a 10-minute sequence. So that's the first chime, and then in 3 minutes, it strikes again, and then in 2 minutes, and then in 1 minute. It's a beautiful way to wake up. But not only does it work as an alarm clock, it's also an aesthetically sophisticated timer for meditation or yoga or body work or any kind of practice where the aesthetics of the environment make a big difference. So the clock can be set as a countdown timer, anywhere between 100 hours and 10 seconds. But you set the time, typically 20 minutes, and then when the clock counts backwards to 0, and then when it reaches 0, it strikes the chime, and then begins that 10-minute sequence that's the same as the alarm clock. So you can either have the chime signal the end of your meditation, or you can continue to meditate and allow you to be brought out of it gradually through the gradually increasing chime strikes. In addition to an alarm clock and a countdown timer, it also works as an interval timer. So you can set it to chime at any interval continuously. So if you want it to chime every 30 seconds, you set it for 30 seconds, it counts down to 0 strikes, and then it begins counting down again. And that's particularly useful for people who do yoga. They want to set a timer to kind of pace them through the yoga practice so that over 20 minutes they'll change poses every 30 seconds or so to guide them through the practice, which is a really nice feature. Another benefit of the clock is that it'll chime on the hour. So a lot of people don't use it as an alarm clock or a timer, but they have it in their office, and it sort of guides you through the day through an acoustic strike that occurs every hour on the hour. You can also adjust the sound of the chime so that you can make it a loud chime if you feel like you need a loud sound to wake you up in the morning, or a much more subtle chime that'll still always wake you up, but it does so in a more gentle and graceful way. And the digital Zen alarm clocks come in both a longer version and a shorter version. We call this one the B tone. It's a little bit shorter chime. And this is the E tone, which is the most popular, a little bit lower note. We also have it in walnut. It's a solid piece of walnut that's been carved out using a computer-generated milling machine. And we have it both in the long and the short, or with a silver faceplate or brass. We have it in maple, and we have it in black lacquer. These are our best-selling products. People all over the world love these, and they tell their friends about it. That's basically how we market our companies, just through word of mouth. Try Zen alarm clock, nothing else will do.